Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you again. I thought I'd do another collection video, this time showing another section of my shelves. You've seen throughout my channel where I've done an overview of my collection briefly. Some of my shelves I may have shown in more detail. Like one of my more recent ones, I sort of focused on these two shelves here. I had a couple of people, they were curious about what was in this pile of magazines on this shelf. So I thought I'd take this opportunity. Some of these go back to early 90s, even maybe late 80s. And to be honest, when I put these shelves together, I sort of threw this stack the way it was on there. And it's been in this display section for at least 5 years. I haven't really pulled anything out. I've added a couple to the top as I pick them up, but as you can see, I've run out of space. So it could be a good time to maybe eliminate some that I don't care about anymore. And for nostalgia's sake, anyway, it might just be nice to go through them and share them with you. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's find out. I honestly couldn't tell you what's on here, except I know that there's bodybuilding magazines, there's guitar magazines, and there's like anniversary specials, certain events that may have happened types. So start at the top, and then I'll flash a bigger picture over there you guys can actually see. This is the TV Guide Official Collector's Edition of Star Trek 30 Years. This cost $12.99 Canadian, and the release date for this, 1996. So, I am a Star Trek fan. I've seen most of all the series. At this time, when TV Guide was putting stuff out like this, I was really... I'd pick it up. I haven't gone through this. A lot of the stuff I haven't gone through. Jean-Luc obviously shows all the captains. There's episodes. Key episodes, I want to say. Nope. Third season. I guess it goes through all the seasons of Next Generation. And the early Star Trek describes the episodes, along with cast and crew, key pictures. There's the Enterprise. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a piece on that one day. So I'll have to keep track of where these go. So I can do pictures of them. Alright, the Walmart Profile and Entertainment August 97 of the Tragically Hip. I think it's safe to say that this can go. As much as I like the hip, it's just a small little piece on them. Not sure why I kept them. So you're out of here. Rolling Stone. 20th anniversary. So this came out in 1987. Marble Man. So just what this is interviews with, I guess, a lot of the people that they've had throughout the 20 years, showing their past articles. No, I can't even find them. Jeez, come on. William Burroughs. Famous picture of Pete Townsend. All pictures that they've had in their magazines before. It smells old. John Fogerty, Bruce Springsteen. The good thing about these is, well, not a good thing, but one of the interesting things is you can go back and you find these old, articles, Bretta GT, Chevrolet, smoking articles, drinking Newports. It's funny to see how stuff has changed since '87. this will clear out the top. Another Rolling Stone one. Special Collector's Edition, our 1000th issue with a holographic cover. All the key artists that they've had on that have been, influential. Kurt Cobain with Angel Wings on. It just goes through and what I liked about this was it shows the articles or the covers when they were released. David Bowie, John Lennon. It's a really cool piece. Again, another one that I haven't gone through. We'll jump over to this stack here. I like, back then I was really big into bodybuilding, reading the articles. Arnold Schwarzenegger was big. So any of his special issues that came out, I would pick up, and as you can see, they're in plastic wrap. August 2009, one of Arnold. I'm not going to, I know you guys probably don't care. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. 70th anniversary issue. So this was 2009. Another Key Arnold one. Whoops. What is this? 2 movie concert tickets. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, September 22nd, 1991, $33. Oh, and this was the first concert I ever went to, Depeche Mode, at the CNE Grandstand, downtown Toronto, June 22nd, 1990. I don't know why these are in there. But they must have been in with one of the magazines. All right. Arnold's 60th birthday. This is July 2007. What's this one? Special Collector's Edition, Arms and Abs, 2001. Remember, I used to buy these just one for the pictures, but I'd read up on how to do certain exercises. Obviously, they were meant for bodybuilders, not me. But I like the pictures. 2011. Another special Arnold edition. Alright, so that clears up that stack. And then Collector's Edition. 2005. Another Arnold one. What's this? The Dog Who Wouldn't Be by Farley Mowat. Yes, it is in protective plastic wrap, like a lot of my books are. Make fun of me in the comments. Another Arnold one. What is this? 1997. Hey Joe, you like looking at naked men work out. 60th anniversary for Muscle and Fitness. So this was 1999. I know I promise you there's more than workout magazines in there. 2006, Arnold. Oh, nice. Another Arnold one. 2007. Yeah, I like them. Alright, last one. 2011. Guess who's on the cover? Alright, what is this? Tribute. 1989. Wow, okay. So, for those of you that don't know, movies used to give out these tribute magazines so you could read them ahead of time in the movie theaters and, get previews of what was coming out. So this is when I went to see Batman. This would have been in the theater. 1989, right? Mint condition. Batman the movie. I don't know what is this. Unicorn Comics. That was my local comic store that I used to go to. So yeah, this would just advertise all the upcoming movies. There was Star Trek, The Final Frontier, License to Kill, Killing Joke, and the other one in there was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 1989. Again, just advertising. Talking about the movie itself, there's Batman, June 23rd. K9. Kind of cool. Rogers Video, Unforgiven. I probably kept this just because of Clint Eastwood, and it was a good movie. I liked it anyway. The Matrix Reloaded. When was this? 2003. I guess I'll keep that for now, even though I really only like the first Matrix movie. Maybe I'll get rid of that. Should I throw it out? Matrix Reloaded. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I enjoyed the series. Which one's Reloaded? The second one? Kiss of the Vampire. I'm going to keep that, add that to my vampire collection. Yep, I got a vampire collection. Make fun of me in the comments. Oh, one of my favorite movies. I've seen this at least, honestly, between me playing it and watching it on TV, probably at least 10 times, maybe closer to 15. The Abyss. James Cameron's The Abyss. Something to tell. This Batman thing. Collectibles and gifts inspired by the motion picture. So you can actually order away and get posters, this play set, something back. More stuff. That's pretty dope. This must have been in that Batman thing and fell out. Down the side. Anything else up there? Kids Tribute, 1991, Rocketeer. So this would have been when I went to see Rocketeer in the movie theater, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. A little bit of Robin Hood. Saw that in theater. Blue Lagoon. Anything else key in here? RoboCop 3 is coming out. Cool. Yeah, that'll stay. Another movie one. Back to the Future 2. And this was 1989. Getting Back was only the beginning. We'll keep that. What's this? This was when I actually liked the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they probably had their best season. 93-94. Yearbook. Wendell Clark, my favorite Toronto Maple Leaf player. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep that. Oh, shit. What was that? Papers? Guitar World / Uncensored. I guess I transcribed Neil Young, The Who, and Nirvana songs. And this was David Mustaine. Yeah, this was when I was big into playing guitar, so I was always like trying to teach myself how to play with tab. Bunch of loose papers here. Jimmy Page with his double neck Gibson. Neil Young. I must have cut these out. This was probably when I went to school. I would cut these out and put them up on the wall. Neil Young's one of my favorite musicians. In Deep with Jimi Hendrix, the greatest hits. So this would be like tab for a bunch of his songs. Keep that. A picture of Cal Ripken Jr., the Iron Man of baseball. don't think I need that anymore. This is what got me into Neil Young. I saw this picture in the Toronto Sun newspaper. This was his concert at the CNE Grandstand. Actually, no, I went to this one. What am I saying? The picture that got me into him was a black and white picture. I forget. I got it somewhere else in another folder. This was the concert that I saw him at for the very first time. Neil Young. I guess I'll keep it. I don't know. The articles in these are never any good. It's more just for the picture. Oh, sorry guys. This was when 2006. This is when Jay Cutler beat Ronnie Coleman, the 8-time Mr. Olympia, prior to him. So he won for the first time. It's kind of a big thing. I guess I'll keep it because it's got 42 pages of Olympia coverage. Arnie's back. So this was Terminator 2. Keep that. This was actually from Jumbo Video, which was another movie rental chain in my neighborhood anyway. Kids Tribute. Ninja Turtles. Gremlins 2. It's got some Ernie stuff in there. I don't know. It's kind of cool too, right? Like Gem the Holograms, what was on TV back then, sort of. TurboGrafx 16 article. Or ad. I know, speed this up. Friends, 1995. Yeah, man. Biggest thing on TV at that time. Do I want that? I don't know. Rocky 5, not the best Rocky. Do I want this? It's kind of like the key thing though. They got these other great movies in there. Back to the Future 3. 82 million. I guess they're showing off how much they made. Total Recall. You can buy that for 26 bucks. This one's plastic wrapped. Oh, Entertainment Weekly. Star Trek at 25. This came out in 1991. So, yeah, I guess they interviewed Nimoy, Shatner back then. Or, not back then, but now. Uh-oh. God damn it. You not wreck everything? Alright. Oh. This was when the Star Wars returned. 1999. I don't know if I got it because of this or because this Wayne Gretzky retired. Do I keep that? I hated that Star Wars movie. Phantom Menace. These are gonna fall. Another Guitar World magazine from 93. Jimmy Page, bunch of tabs for Zeppelin. Zeppelin pictures in the studio, 3 songs. Jimmy Page shows you how to play a bunch of his favorites. This one. Guitar World, 15 years of hot guitar. Metallica, Nirvana, Van Halen, R.E.M., 1995. What's this one? I grabbed this one because of Neil Young. It's with Peter Buck from R.E.M. 1993. I guess I'll keep that one. I'm doing real poor at eliminating anything here. Guitar World Unplugged, Eric Clapton and Neil Young from 1993. Plus in-depth lessons from 35 greatest acoustic. They talk about the 35 greatest acoustic albums. They show you how to play Sweet Home Alabama, Harvest Moon. Yeah, also if Neil Young was on the cover, I tended to pick stuff up. Newsweek Extra, the 100 best movies ranked by the AFI, American Film Institute, as per 1998. Definitely keep this one. 10. Rambo, Planet of the Apes, Superman, Dracula, E.T., Psycho, Streetcar Named Desire, Raging Bull, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Cool. And again, a lot of these I would just buy and not read. I would just put them away and keep it as pristine as possible. One of my favorite comic strips. This is when Charles M. Schulz passed away in the year 2000. And once again, I never read it. Goodbye to the Great One, Wayne Gretzky, Special Collector's Edition from Sports Illustrated, July 26, 1999. It's on the back. Yeah, I remember when this happened. I was watching the game, reading everything, kept a bunch of newspaper articles. Oh shit, what's this? Hulkamania Running Wild. 2002, Special Collector's Edition. Oh, alright. I love it when these are surprises. Oh, Star Trek. Another tribute, when the first Contact movie came out. Along with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan playing basketball. Nice. Oh, Star Week magazine. Now this was actually the TV Guide magazine that you would find inside. For us, it would be the Toronto Star newspaper. So every week, it would show you the rundown of what was going on air that week on TV. And this was... Oh, it doesn't say the year, though. Would have been early on, though, in coupon good till 1991, so that's when this came out. Gentleman's Quarterly, April 1998. Athlete of the Century. Muhammad Ali, sorry. Brain fart. Special Collector's Edition. Another Star Trek from 1994. I don't know if this was when they both appeared in the same movie or not. Almost done, guys. Vanity Fair. Star Wars Spectacular from 2005. The Ultimate Photos. Ugh. And this would be like the fold-out cover, so you can see R2-D2 and Darth Vader, so I'm assuming the later cast would be on the inside cover. The earlier cast, sorry. Guitar World, Angus Young from 93, the complete AC/DC interview and private lessons. If these weren't wrapped up, I would show you guys pictures inside of them, but another Neil Young from Guitar Player. 1992. This would have been the first X-Men movie, so that's why I would have grabbed it, mainly because of Wolverine. I really don't care for much of the X-Men, but Wolverine is my favorite character from the Marvel Universe. May 5th, 2000. Alright, so far we've only gotten rid of one piece of paper and a small magazine. Guitar Legends, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, from 93. And again, it's all like in-depth lessons, how to play key parts of certain songs. This one's going to be Crossroads, I Can't Quit You Babe, and then a Jeff Beck song that I don't know because I don't care about him. Bruce Springsteen's 100 Greatest Songs. I wonder if it shows you how to play them in there. Oh, that's cool. On the back is a bunch of his covers from Rolling Stone. Huh. Obviously, I bought that and just put it away. Neil Young's on the cover of this one, Special Collector's Edition from 2014. And then, again, this should be in plastic wrap. Pictures of him on his... I guess he's been on the cover 3 times. I would have thought more. So yeah, picking his best songs, talking about everything, his favorite shows, his albums, key pictures from back in the day. That's dope. Come on. Coverdale Page, Van Halen, 93. All right, there's 2 things there. Oh, this is when the Pope died. Hands up, who thought they would see a magazine about the Pope in here? Yeah, well, it just meant something. It was a big thing in the world. I know I have the newspaper articles of him when he died. You know, I did go to the Catholic school, so. All right, this can go. Right? This can bounce. I'll take the plastic cover, put that on the Bruce Springsteen one. All right, making progress here. That can go too? I think so, right? 1999. Do I care? Right now? No. All right, 3 magazines. Good. This was when, like Van Halen had taken sort of a hiatus, and they came back super strong. And Eddie Van Halen had cut his hair, made it short, and he came back with a goatee, and he was just looking badass. It was really, I think he had stopped drinking then, got himself sober. 4 songs, Back in Black, Soundgarden, Fell on Black Days, Bob Seger, Night Moves, Queen's Right Song. Jimmy Page. Transcriptions of King Crimson, Soul Asylum, Our Lady Peace, Bruce Springsteen. I don't know. That one I might have to go through. I'm sure. I'm not into guitar as much as I was playing back then, so. Rolling Stones. What year was this? 1994? Alright, here's a big one. Obviously, this was because of Neil Young. Classic Stories, Secret Histories. Michael Jackson in there. Yeah, of course, the guy in the front is only in a small section. 2 collectible covers. Not on this one. Anyway, it's got Neil Young in the cover. I think this can go. Rolling Stone. Oh, the top 100 music videos. Maybe that's why I kept it. I could give a wet fart about you too. This would be cool just to maybe. Oh yeah, so here's the countdown with the. What's number 1? Thriller was 16. Walk This Way, Run DMC Aerosmith is 11. Take On Me by a-ha, number 9. Madonna Express Yourself is 10. Michael Jackson, Leave Me Alone, 8. Bob Dylan, Subterranean Homesick Blues, 7. Van Halen, number 6. Really? What? Come on, man. Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You, number 5. This Note's for You, Neil Young, number 4. Losing My Religion, number 3. Turn the page, idiots. Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer. What was this? Influential? What? Yeah, that video was pretty groundbreaking for its time. Different. The 100 top music videos. Alright. Maybe I'll keep it for that, or at least cut those out. I've always liked Jewel for a variety of reasons. She's not hard to look at, and I liked her music. I started listening to her when she was still, right before she just broke big. I wish I had seen some of her really early shows, but I've liked. I haven't bought any of her recent stuff, but her early 2-3 albums, yeah, really liked her. Saw her in concert once. That's a fantastic cover. I'm also a big Jim Henson fan. Love the Muppets. Love anything his production company does. Fraggle Rock, Dark Crystal. Hit me big when he passed away. And this was 1990. So I had to get this. Unfortunately, it was the only one I could find. And there is a slight little crease there. I don't know if you can see it, but I couldn't find any other pristine copies. They all got snatched up. So yeah, it hit me big when he passed away. Alright, 4 more left, guys. X-Files, that was huge. That's a pretty kick-ass cover, whether you like the series or not. Well, we've seen this cover already. Oops. Neil Young and Rolling Stone. Pearl Jam on Rolling Stone, 1993. Oh yeah, I grabbed this because this was written by Cameron Crowe, and I think that's when his movie came out, or had just come out. Smashing Pumpkins, 1994. Oh, they were super huge back then. Alright, I'm glad we didn't end on a disappointing one like like another weightlifting thing or something. Another newspaper issue. This one was, again, this was more of a special. This was from the Toronto Star. This is Star Week, November 24th to the 30th, 2007. This was when Battlestar Galactica was becoming really big. And that cover is just fantastic. Wait, I'm not blocking. Whatever. You got the picture there. I'll put it up. Anyway, to show you guys what I was talking about. That 3 bonds. When you wanted to find out what was on TV back in then, you would go to this. I'll have to remind myself to take a picture of it. So, Monday at prime time. Let's see. No, we want Thursday night prime time, because Thursday night was prime time for the week. Thursday night was the big night. Starting at they only have prime time for this, right? Because it goes from 7 to 11. I don't understand this. These are all night shows. Alright. Then it goes 7 o'clock again. November 29th. Thursday prime time. Oh, there's not many channels. Right, okay. I can't believe there was that many back then. So, 8 o'clock, Thursday night. My Name is Earl, Scrubs. Ugly Betty, CSI. Maybe smarter than... This thing is like... Smells like newspaper. Smallville. I thought I saw Grey's Anatomy. Was that too early for that? The Office was on at 9. Oh, Grey's Anatomy at 9. Sorry, I thought it was on at 8. Supernatural. Still on back then. Another CSI. Without a Trace. Mad Men. And that's how we had to find channels. AMC was still there. Cool. All right. Well, that's it, guys. We managed to clear out 3 magazines out of that whole stack. So the OCD in me is just not letting stuff go as easy as I thought. Anyway, it was nice to go through there, see what was on there. Leave me a comment. Tell me which other ones you guys think I should get rid of. I bet I can guess. As always, share the channel and subscribe. We'll catch you guys again real soon.